Diko-diko ko.
Thank you, Mr. City Administrator Tony Wardy Quintos. Palakpakan natin ang buong City Administrator's Office. Sa lahat sa inyo, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. Hello. Okay, isang linggo na naman tayo maglilingkod, ano? I would like to take this opportunity to thank Government of Singapore, especially the academic institution, openly accommodated our requests, and our requests were granted to learn things. And for the past 3 days, I'm very happy to report to you, to the people of Manila, like what we have done with the in-city vertical housing program sa lungsod. Nakita nga ni Mark Delpin. Tingnan mo yung disenyo ng pabahay nila sa disenyo ng pabahay natin. In fact, some of it, mas maganda pa yung atin. Pero kopya lang yun. Nangopya lang ako. And we're going to continue that goal to provide decent housing, masisilungan, senting, tahanan, at pagbibigay ng dignidad sa pamilyang walang pag-aaring bahay. And some of you benefited from it also. Sabi nga natin, kung mabuti tayo sa kapitbahay natin, kailangan mabuti rin tayo sa loob ng bahay natin. I'm happy, I would like to congratulate some of you who benefited from the program. But with that study, I have learned that I think we are in the right track on creating more open green space. They are building so much open green space for the next generation. So we are on the right track on putting more open green space in our city. I've learned why most, if not all, Singaporeans, especially the young ones, are able to find jobs after graduating in a polytechnic university like Republic Polytechnic. The educational program of the state of Singapore ay binabagayan yung demand ng kanyang komunidad. So, those are the things that we have learned, and I'm really amazed that they are ahead of its time. I think they are now preparing 2050 program for food security, like lesson learned during the pandemic. And now they are adapting to this level. They are now into robotic food farming and food production, and utilizing AI as source for being or creating efficient food production facility. These are the things that modern countries or fully developed countries are doing right now. But the good news is that it is not rocket science. Hindi ho yan going to Mars. It's highly duplicable, can be replicated, and can be done also somewhere in the world. Maybe in Manila. But for the meantime, we will continue to focus, and we will not dissuade our dreams and aspiration to deliver MBN, minimum basic needs, housing, education, healthcare, and jobs. Now, like what the city administrator is saying, in the coming days, there will be turbulent times for our city because we made changes. The changes that may other political colors will utilize kung hindi pa sila nakamubon sa eleksyon. At mukhang pulutan na naman nila ako sa politika. Huwag na kayong masa, kayo na lang magpresidente. Total, makukulong din naman kayo pagkatapos. Eh, naging habit na natin yan. I really don't care, with all honesty. I owe it to the people of Manila, this second week. I owe it to you. I will stay. I will stay if you allow me for the next 10 years of our lives. Huwag niyo na ako isama dyan sa mudslinging competition ninyo. Hayaan mo na kayong manalo. Pero someday, you're going to us and you're gonna ask for our vote. The people of Manila will vote for those who fit in the office, who seem, or the way we'll look at it. But for the meantime, sabi ko paulit-ulit, hindi madali itong second term na to. Nalulungkot lang ako sa mga ibang politiko pagpalundagin who doesn't know and decide and choose hard decision. And in leadership, sometimes you have to bite the bullet. Maasim man ang suka, kailangan mong inumin. And leaders should be in front, not behind. Leaders, the root word is lead. Lead, normally, ang pinakamadali na ibig sabihin nun, ikaw ang nasa unahan. Hindi ka nagtatago sa takot mong ma-re-elect o sa takot mong ma-elect. Because decisions should be made. Decisions must be done. And hard decisions, ang pinakamadali sa pagiging leader ay yung Miss Congeniality, pang Miss Universe. Wala kang gawin, wala kang kaaway, pero wala rin serbisyo. At nakita niyo yan. Nakita niyo yan. If you are a passive leader, no work will be done. And I'm happy. Kaya masaya ako pag nakikita ko kayo pagka-Lunes, sapagkat pasan ko nga ng daigdig, gumagaang dala ng dahil sa inyo na mga kasamahan ko naglilingkod sa bayan. The city of 2 million people nighttime and the city of 3 million people daytime. It's a challenging city. An old city. Diyan minsan natetest ang leadership ng mga halal ng bayan. Kaya sometimes you really have to make a decision. And this decision, in the long term, if I may borrow City Administrator's statement, in the long term, the people of Manila will benefit from it. Sa umpisa, masakit sa kilikili. Masakit sa kasukasuhan ang paglalakbay. Ngunit, kung hindi mo titiisin ang sakit, hirap at pighati, hindi ka makararating sa gusto mong paroonan. Kaya sa inyo, mga kapwa ko likod bayan, paulit-ulit, para kung silang plaka, pero every Monday, papaalala ko to. I cannot do it alone. Serving the people efficiently, serving the people today, doing service today, and serving the people for tomorrow and their children ay nakaatang sa balikat nating lahat. While I am the mayor, but the mayor cannot just resolve alone all the problems. I need each and every one of you to do public service. So help me to be a better city of Manila na tinitingala kayo mismo. In fact, kahit sa kapitbahay ninyo, saan ka nagtatrabaho? Sa City Hall. Wow! Kayo'y tinitingala sapagkat, sabi nga, many are called, but few are chosen. You were chosen one. You have now the opportunity to create change, to help. A few minutes ago, when you passed by here, I saw another 2 children. Dalawang bata na naman. Paul. Dalawang bata na naman. I don't know why they are coming to the city of Manila. There is 1,600 LGU. There are about 200 plus cities. Mas mayaman sa atin ang Quezon City. Mas mayaman sa atin ang Pasig. Mas mayaman sa atin ang Makati. Mas marami silang pera. Pero bakit ang mga pasyente sa atin tumatakbo? Mapapaisip kayo. Mapapaisip kayo. Wala na tayong pera, takbuhan pa tayo ng pasyente. Why? You know, the answer is because the city of Manila, no matter how hard it is, we will continue to help the people. As we speak, there are kids now in the operating room. Hopefully that God will bless them. At mabuhay sila sa kanilang transport. You did that. Ako lang ang tulay. Salamat sa taxpayers of the city of Manila. This is where their money is going. To provide better health care. To provide financial assistance to those lives are being threatened by dreadful disease and life-threatening situation. Ibaling mo wala ang pera. Ibaling gumastos ako ng milyon-milyon. Sa'yo. 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 Mabuhay ka lang. Ang pera ay mawawala. Ngunit darating muli. Pag ang buhay nawala, hindi ko kayang ibalik. These are the things lagi niyong ilalagay sa inyong puso, sa inyong isipan. Magbubuti tayo. Pahabain natin ang kamay natin. Aakapin natin ang kaya natin akapin. Iraraos natin ang dapat nating iraos. Of all these things, all the problems, ay pinakikiusap ko naman sa inyo. Tutugunan ko, nakaharapin ko. I will bear responsibility. Nobody is to blame. Especially yung mga mahihinang loob na madaling lumundag. I bear full responsibility of actions going to be taken by the city to resolve problem. Real problem with real solution. And real solution sometimes bitter. Okay lang ang bitter kapag kinakain mo ay ampalaya. Maganda yan sa diabetes. Sa buhay, hindi yan maganda. Kaya sa inyo, ang pinakikiusap ko muli, ay tulungan ninyo ako. Tulungan ninyo akong paglingkod ng maayos sa ating mamamayan. Wala ko ibang hinihiling sa inyo. Let me handle all those problems. Pero sa inyo, sa bawat isa sa inyo, paulit-ulit, I cannot do this alone. It would be better if you are with me all the way doing service to our people. So, pumanatag kayo. Makakaraos-raos din tayo. Nakaraos nga tayo. Alam nyo, bilang panghuli, may ipagtatapat ako sa inyo. Ipinagpasinungaling ko ito. Kaya pagka minsan nakukonsensya ako pagka binabasa ko yung isang talata dito. Tingnan po ninyo. Pero po dyan, ang taong matalino ay maingat sa bawat sabihin at marunong maglihim ng dapat ipaglihim. Sabi doon sa kartito. Ako'y magtatapat naman sa inyo na. Total, tapos na eh. Ang maganda kasi, magkwento pag hindi nyo naramdaman yung problema. Tapos na-resolve ng parang wala lang. Bilang panghuli, I have to be honest. I don't want you to be in the dark. I lied last year. I lied and I call it white lies. Because these are the truth or truth situation that you don't want to tell because it's gonna create more chaotic atmosphere. Last year, we are in the brink of bankruptcy. Tanungin ninyo mga empleyado naman sa accounting dito, no? Accounting. Taas na kamay mga taga-accounting. Tanungin niya mga empleyado, dumadaan ng papel sa kanila. Treasurer. Ayan, ano sila? Ipagpasinungaling nyo yung yung ipinagsinungaling ko. We are in the brink of bankruptcy. With all honesty. I kept my mouth shut, focused. I just reminded who did what, but I focus on resolving the problem. That's the truth of the matter. We did not achieve bankruptcy. Just imagine kung na-bankrupt tayo noong 2025 because of being passive leader. That's the bad effect of not making decisions. But, hindi niya napasin, madalas ko sabihin noon, salamat sa Diyos, may awa ang Diyos, makakaraos tayo. O hindi ba nakaraos tayo? Siksik-liklik nga tayo ng Pasko. Akalain mo yun? Because hard decisions were made. Hard decisions were made. Totoo yung sinabi ni City Administrator, kahit 2022 pa, kahit 2023, habuli mo yung mga yan, magbayad sila ng buwis. Walang nagutom sa Maynila. Ngayon, parang sinusubok na naman tayo. Hindi naman ako nagkumple. Sabi ko noong Enero, it's gonna be a turbulent year for us. Because from ICU, nandun na tayo sa recovery room. That's the truth of the matter. And if we recover and spend efficiently for whatever we are going to collect,